Oh my god, boys, we're about to do this. We're about to do this. Let's go. Couple more. Oh, don't test me. Don't test me. Come on. But why are you sniping? Let's go. Let's go. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Lil Smacky coming at you with another Black Ops 4 video. So I've been covering a lot of operator mods lately, and today I'm going to be going over the Oppressor operator mod on the Titan LMG. If y'all don't know what an operator mod is, or you guys want a better understanding of how they work, I'll link a good video down below explaining everything about it. I made one a couple weeks ago and it explains everything you need to know about the operator mods. So before we get too in-depth about this gun, I want to talk about the gameplays real quick. As usual, I have two gameplays for you. Both of them are in this new featured playlist called TDM 85. Basically, it's just regular team deathmatch, but instead of going to 75 or instead of going to 100 points, it only goes to 85. Don't really know why they keep changing the number around, but I'll play it. In the first game I'm going to show you, we're playing on firing range. Alright, these kids are trash. At one point I think we're up 40 to 15 or something like that. I think I only have 4 deaths the entire game, and it just really shows off how good this gun can be. It also shows off sometimes though that the reload on this gun can take a while. In the second gameplay I'm a lot more proud of. I run up to a clan of 3 people claiming they're from the 420 clan. So 3 people, obviously they're in a party together and they're all on the other team. Meanwhile, I got a bunch of weeboos on my team that are all trash. So this game mode goes up to 85. I got 44 kills. I got more than half the kills required to win the game. That's pretty pathetic on my team's part. Now, I'm pretty proud of it because, like I said, we were going up against a sweaty team of 3 players. And I ended up kind of having to carry, kind of backpack them, and we ended up winning the game by a couple. So I think you guys should definitely stick around if you want to see that. There were some pretty clutch moments towards the end of the game because it was close. As for the Titan LMG, this gun can best be compared to the LSAT from Black Ops 2. It looks the same and it performs just as well. It's got 75 bullets in the magazine and it has a ton of penetration power, if you know what I mean. The in-game description of the Oppressor states that it suppresses enemies near your bullet stream. However, don't get that confused with a suppressor attachment because this does not hide you on the minimap. One thing I will say is that this mod actually changes the iron sights on your Titan. From this, more of a horseshoe looking iron sights, to this, more of a circular type of iron sight. You guys can decide which one you like better, but personally I like to run the red dot or the thermal on it because it just makes it easier for me to aim. You'll notice the true effects of this operator mod when someone is using it against you. I have some in-game footage that I took out of one of my gameplays when someone was shooting at me using the Oppressor, and I'll show you exactly what it did. Plus, I got one of my buddies to hop into a private match and we tested out the way this gun looks. Like I said, you'll notice the true effects of this operator mod when someone is using it against you, but you won't really notice it if you're using it. You won't be able to physically see what's happening to the other player while you're using it. However, now I'll show you what it looks like on the receiving end of things. As you can see, if the bullet doesn't directly hit you, it actually shakes your screen pretty heavily. The closer you are to the bullets, the more your screen will shake. And the further you get from the bullet stream, the less it'll affect you. Just note that your bullet hits the enemy, that bullet, or whichever bullets end up hitting them, will not have the Oppressor effect. Just the bullets that miss. As for the loadout that I would personally use with this gun, if I were using the Oppressor, would be red dot sight, the Oppressor, quick draw, and stock. I really like the mobility of this gun. It's an LMG, but for some reason you can move really well with it. You can jump shot, you can slide, you can drop shot, you can do whatever you need, and you can move really fast while strafing if you have the stock attachment. As for my gear, I like using the stim shot because I like to heal up quick, and for perks I like using gung ho and dead silence. A lot of the perks in this game aren't very good, so I'm fine with not using a lot of perks. Gung Ho I honestly think is a must-have perk in this game because every gun's sprint out time, which is the amount of time it takes between you stopping sprinting on your controller and the gun being able to shoot, every gun has a very fast sprint out time. So having Gung Ho makes it competitive with every other gun in the game, even submachine guns. As for dead silence, I think it's another perk that you always gotta run on your class because everyone seems to be using acoustic sensors nowadays, and it makes you louder and it makes them able to see you on your minimap even when they don't have a UAV active. So dead silence counteracts that and makes it so they can barely know where you are at any time. If I had to rate this operator mod, I'd probably only give it an 8 out of 10. And I know you guys are probably saying, oh, just like last video, you rated it high again. Honestly, I would have liked to rate this higher, but the Titan without the operator mod is OP. If you toss on FMJ 1 and 2 and quick draw, you don't even need the Oppressor because you're shooting through every surface in the game. The Oppressor is good for certain play styles, like if you're holding down an objective or something like that. But if you plan to just run around, it's a lot smarter to use quick draw, stock, extended mags, and FMJ instead of using the Oppressor and taking 3 slots on your pick 10. So like I said, I'd give that an 8 out of 10. Definitely a good operator mod if you're used correctly, but in the hands of a bad player, I don't think it's going to do much. On the other end of things, if you run into Master Prestigers, a lot of them are using the Titan, and you'll notice that not a lot of them are actually using the Oppressor. Most of them are just running FMJ 1 and 2 so they can shoot through everything. Let's be real, the Titan's a really good gun, even after all the nerfs they added to it. It doesn't take a lot of skill to use, and it has a ton of bullets, and a lot of damage. If you're looking for a gun to have some fun with, yeah, maybe toss on the Oppressor, but let's just say it's not needed. Maybe if you're trying to go for challenges or something like that, you can use it, but I don't really think it's a necessity. That's all I really got for this video today. I appreciate you guys sticking around, showing a lot of support on the channel. I'm up to, I think, 35 subscribers, 30 something around there. And like I said, I just started this channel about 2 weeks ago now, and I'm really excited with this growth. You guys are showing a lot of love on my videos, 60 views or something on each of them. I'm really liking it. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you guys want to see a different operator mod or you guys want to see something different for my channel, don't be afraid to comment, man. It feels great to see comments from people I don't know, and maybe even drop a subscription because it always helps me grow. It's been your boy Lil Smacky. Peace out.